everyone. This is National Mentoring Month, and getting involved can have a whole lot of benefits, not only for the young people that you may be involved with, but also for yourself. And I have Kay Hahn, who is the coordinator for Teammates of Scottsbluff County, with me today. Thank you very much for joining us.
Well, thank you for having me.
National Mentoring Month, a good time to remind people that there are opportunities out there to make an impact in young people's lives. Teammates is one way to do it.
That's exactly right. Teammates was started in 1991 by Tom and Nancy Osborne. Actually, Coach Osborne took about 18 of his players and matched them up with middle school age students, and out of those 18, 17 went on to college or graduated on time, and then 16 of them actually went on to college. So it started a long time ago. It's evolved a lot. We're in about 5 different states now, not only Nebraska, but surrounding states of Nebraska. And we always are in need of mentors.
Sure.
We feel every youth needs a person that they can lean on, that they can go to. Our mission is to positively impact the world by inspiring youth to reach their full potential.
Yeah, and the history, as you'd mentioned with Dr. Tom, actually goes back to his father, who was impacted by a mentor of his own.
That's actually right. It's called the Curran story. His grandfather was very instrumental in raising the Osborne children, but his grandfather actually was impacted by a traveling minister that came through, encouraged him to go on to college. He actually did go on to college, and the minister actually mentored him through that as well. And Tom, Mr. Osborne, actually attributes his upbringing and his going on to college from that same experience that his grandfather had.
And so you can have that very same kind of impact on a young person's life. Are there any qualities necessarily that you look for in a mentor?
We are looking for somebody that can just be there.
Okay.
Be there for a youth in our area. All you have to do is give 30 minutes of your time a week. We ask that our mentors meet approximately 24 times throughout the year. You're not this person's parent, you're not this person's principal or teacher or counselor, you are their friend.
Yeah.
So you just need to be there to encourage.
And somebody that can be a soundboard.
Exactly.
Or somebody to, let go of their frustrations, maybe ask a little advice from, and you just never know what a young person's going to need from a mentor.
One great thing about our Scottsbluff County chapter is we are a strength-based chapter, and once our matches are established, then we offer the Gallup Strengths Quiz test for the mentor and the mentee to take.
Okay.
And each one of them learns that person's qualities and traits, and then they help each other. They build on those strengths.
And that's what I was saying earlier, is that the mentors themselves actually benefit as well from this relationship.
They actually do. They learn from each other. It's fun to watch and evolve.
Now, if somebody wants to be a mentor, how do they do so?
It's very easy. You can go to teammates.org and you can actually apply online. You can go to any of the schools. If you're in the Scottsbluff District, Gearing District, Mitchell, Morrill, you can go to the school, talk to the counselors. They know how to help you apply. You can get a hold of me, Kay Hahn, and I can help you.
How do they do that?
They can actually call me,
okay.
402-499-6452, or they can reach out online, mkhahn29@gmail.com.
And to talk a little bit about the impact that you can have on a young person's life and vice versa, we're going to have a mentor and a mentee joining us in just a moment. And we're back, and we're talking about National Mentoring Month, and Teammates is in need of your help to become a mentor, to make an impact in young people's lives. And as an example, to give you an idea of what you might be able to expect, I have Gayle, Lacey, who is a mentor through Teammates, as well as Reniyah, who is a mentee. She is a senior at a local high school in the area, and joining us now to kind of give us an idea of what somebody can expect. Gayle, first of all, what prompted you to get involved?
Well, my kids were all graduated and gone, and I had heard about Teammates. I'm a huge fan of Tom and Nancy Osborne, and I'd had some friends who had been teammate mentors. And I thought, you know what? I think this sounds like something I would enjoy. And it was an easy process, and that's probably kind of how it got started. Yeah.
And you got paired up with Reniyah.
Yes.
And how did you decide to, reach out to have a mentor through teammates?
It wasn't. I had the option to, but I was going through like a rough point in life, and I was in the counselor's office a lot, and she introduced me to the teammates program, and I took a test, and a few weeks later I was with Gayle, and we just hit it off from there.
And obviously you two click. I mean, I can tell that just from having you here and talking with you. Just explain a little bit how you're able to. I hate to use the word use Gayle as a springboard, as a friend, as somebody to provide a stable influence.
Yeah, Gayle is an amazing mentor to me. She's more like a best friend to me. She's always been very consistent. She's never missed a day to meet with me, and she's always let me know if she couldn't come. She's been my shoulder to lean on, and she's encouraged me to do my best, and she's always been there for me.
So that's obviously a benefit for you and helping you with your life. Gayle, how about you, the impact that she's having on you?
I have learned so much from Reniyah, just the age difference, obviously, and our cultural differences, Hispanic versus German, Polish. We have been able to share each other's differences in holidays and traditions and music and food, and I've grown so much in that way, and I kind of like to think she keeps me young, she humors me and puts up with my old ways, and we just kind of bounce off each other. She's just been such a blessing. I just keep using that word. Yeah, she really is.
So what special gifts or talents have you discovered about Gayle?
A talent is she's amazing at making cookies, but she is the most caring person ever, and she just is the best. You can trust her. She's very reliable. And that's what I love about her.
That's great. And that's a great influence to have in a young person's life is to be a rock, somebody that they can lean on, like you had said.
Yeah.
So the question, kind of flows from the influence that inspired Dr. Tom to create Teammates and the impact that it had on those young individuals' lives when he first created the program. Are you planning on heading on to bigger and better things after high school?
I plan on attending college, and I want to major in nursing. And another thing that I want to keep close to me is I want to become a Teammates mentor one day.
That's great.
Yep, and stay in the program.
That's
stay involved.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So then the question is going to be, after you move on from high school and maybe away from the area, what's going to happen with this relationship?
We are going to continue our relationship. I feel like it's not something that we can walk away from. We'll always have a close relationship together.
And Gayle, obviously, like we were saying, there is a positive impact both ways. It is an impact on both sides.
Yeah.
Explain what people can expect to, to be involved with and the benefits they get for becoming a mentor.
You know what? It has been such a blessing, and the rewards are amazing. I would say, don't compare yourself with other mentors in relationships. Everyone is different, and go into it with the attitude that you're going to make a difference, and you may not see it right away. We've been together 7 years since
Wow,
fifth
that's
grade.
great.
Fifth grade,
Wow.
yeah. And
That's impressive.
and so not everyone has that longevity, but go into it just with the attitude that a half an hour a week is not a big commitment, but it can make a very big difference.
And I can imagine just seeing this relationship, you guys may actually have more contact than half an hour a week.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Teammates is very safe and strict on what kind of contact you can have, and so we've always followed that. And but Yes, we will definitely stay in contact, and I think I can even be Reniyah's mentor as she goes.
Yeah.
She's already been accepted to the University of Nebraska at Kearney.
Wow.
She already has many college hours,
That's great.
and I mean, she is going to change the world, and it's just been fun, kind of just being her cheerleader, and and just kind of being in her corner.
So you too can have an impact on a young person's life, just like Gayle has had for Reniyah. And you can do so through the Teammates program. You can get in contact with Teammates either by contacting Mary Kay Hahn directly, with Teammates at Scottsbluff County, through the school districts, your local school district. Many different ways to do so. You can also go online and get more information and even fill out that application to make an impact in a young person's life and have them impact you as well. Thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having us.